Well, well, well. Welcome, welcome. The stream today is a bit of a special thing. What's up, North, Ross, Jiraxis, um, Cozy, I think. So, what about this? What about now?
That's pretty neat.
My robot? It's fixed? Great. I love that for us. Thank you, North, for gifting a sub to Storm Snitch. I really appreciate that. Um, and then also, um, okay. So anyway, what I was trying to say is that
That's why I kind of
today is a special kind of stream
that's why I kind of wanted to catch up with you because
because we are going to be reviewing Red Dead RP. The things that I did in my time in Red Dead RP, because tomorrow at 3 p.m. PST, the Prodigy Red Dead server is launching, and I will be there. So, I figured it would be a really good time for anybody that is new since Red Dead, which most of you here are, besides Juraxis, Cozy, Storm Snitch. Most of you came from GTA after I was done with this character. And that was my pretty much all my time in Red Dead was this character, Dahlia Malone, aka Daphne Malone's great grandmother, the founder of the Fiorentino family. It's very insane to think about. So there's a lot of history, and everybody who was here feels a very strong way about this character. This character was... it was every day. It was every day for a year. And this character went through just the craziest shit, as we're going to see in this recap video. What I will also tell you guys is that this video only goes up until she was deciding whether or not to join the family that Felix was making. My editor right now is working on a video that is her entire story. So it'll be this is the recap that I have for the first parts of her story, and then I have the VODs from how the story ended. What's up, Koala? Then I have the VODs from how the story ended, so there will be a video that is completely from start to finish, just recaps with small clips of Dahlia's story that tells it from start to finish. And then we'll also have longer form videos, the ancient lore, literally the ancient lore. So, I just restarted my PC. I need to restart the cookies. So we'll also have longer videos that will be the main events after this video happens, because those are the events that led up to her death are really, really interesting, honestly. The entire thing was really cool roleplay, and looking back at it, it's just like, man, it's crazy. It's like really insane to watch. So we will have videos of the events leading up to her death, her funeral, and her eventual escape. So I'm going to review all of that with you today in a kind of less organized way, so that everybody can just catch up and we can kind of just look back on what happened and, you know, my history in Red Dead and what happened with this character. Because like I said, tomorrow we will be going into Red Dead again for the first time really in a long time, with people. I already have plans with some fan favorites of people that I've RP'd closely with in the past. You guys, I won't give away anything because I don't know what they want to give away. But what's up, Wonton? Is G in here? So I don't know what they want to give away, so I won't give away anything until it happens. But there are some pretty freaking cool plans in the works for Prodigy Red Dead as far as the people that I roleplay with. Yeah, I'll just let you guys wait and see. But yeah, without further ado, let's I've been good. Just I'm going to be honest with you guys, this is going to be a short stream today because I have been working all day on getting these videos together so that we can have these released at the beginning of Prodigy. And the server is such a different landscape, a lot of new folks. I know it. But we're not going into Wild, we're going into Prodigy. because it's going to be a whole new group of faces. It's going to be a lot of no pixel people, I believe. Like, judging by the Discord and who's in there, it seems like it's up tomorrow. Yeah, so it seems like it's going to be kind of the way that Ignite was. If you guys remember when Ignite started, and it was just like everybody from every server kind of just came together in Ignite. It was no pixel, Wild, Prodigy, other big servers. Pretty much any big server, people were coming over and all kind of coming from everywhere and joining together in Ignite. And it looks right now, based on the Discord, like this is going to be the same situation. We'll see, but I know that there is a lot of hype amongst the role players about this server. So I am hoping personally that it is exactly the same as that vibe in Ignite, where everybody's coming in and trying it out, and hopefully, unlike Ignite, which exploded because of mismanagement and everybody left after a few months, I'm hoping that Prodigy. Well, I mean, I'm not hoping that Prodigy will have the capability. I know that Prodigy has the capability of maintaining a server like this because they do it in GTA already. So I've got a lot of faith in Prodigy as a server. I'm just really hoping that that same enthusiasm that happened with Ignite with all the role players, I'm really hoping that that happens again, and we can get that thing that we had last time, which is like you're interacting on new characters with people you've never met before, or people you've never gotten to interact with before, and that was my favorite part of Ignite, was meeting so many new people where it's like, oh yeah, we've role played on Wild together. I mean, Jam Jar is a great example of this. I mean, me and him had been role playing in the same city in WildRP for a year, and we never really met. And then our characters ended up dating in Ignite, and we were RPing together almost every day. Stuff like that is what I really love about new servers. But yeah, it's up tomorrow at 3 p.m. That's the release. So I will be there. I might have to miss the amateur portion of the Yu-Gi-Oh tournament, unfortunately, but tomorrow's a really big day for me, so that's why, like, tonight I've still got stuff to do. When I tell you I have been working all day long, I've been working so hard getting these videos up, getting other stuff that I need together for content, for stream, for real life. I've still got a lot of stuff to do. Tomorrow's my orientation day at my new job in the morning, then I've got the Prodigy launch. Like, we have a lot to do this weekend, and then Saturday is the Yu-Gi-Oh tournament. I gotta practice for the Yu-Gi-Oh tournament. I gotta feed my League of Legends addiction. We got a lot going on. Always supporting. So without further ado, let's go ahead and watch this. If you guys have any questions along the way, like, I think that this will especially be good for the newer people that are here every day, like Ross. You guys are gonna want to know this stuff if you're hanging out. So without further ado, I'm gonna play the recap video. This is a series of clips from my time in WildRP as Dahlia. Some of you may have seen this video before, but it's very fast paced. So even if you've seen it before, even if whatever, it's not boring. It goes by very quickly. So yeah, just let me know if you guys have any questions. I'm gonna be sitting here sipping wine and watching as well. And then afterwards, I will be like I said, playing the rest of the story, because this ends right before the end of her story, and I'll be going through and showing some clips. Not the full videos though, just clips and summarizing and everything. Okay, so without further ado, Dahlia Malone, ladies and gentlemen. That's why I kind of wanted to catch up with you, because honestly, I'll be completely straightforward with y'all right here. I didn't intend on being much more than a performer, but now that we're in the mansion, now that we're in Saint Denis, I have experience with these types of things, and I feel like it's about time that I stepped up. So That's why I wanted to
Great.
make sure that I know about every racket we're involved in, the information that we have, so that if somebody isn't around, I can make an informed decision or suggest informed decisions. You know what I mean?
What other positions do we have?
We need somebody to be in command when me and Roscoe are not around because him and I are pretty late, and we're not always around every single day. So there has been a person that I would like to nominate who has been um, working really hard as well. Has been stepping up, and to me, it would make a great you know, face of the club when it comes to outside relationship and anybody who wants to talk to us
Kind of sounds like
could
Dahlia.
be that bridge that connects a lot of people. Dahlia Malone. I like to nominate Dahlia for being the third in command.
Ren!
So having a chain of command being me at the top, Rosca, then Dahlia.
Whoa.
I'll second
Do we
that.
vote?
Oh, hell yeah.
That sounds good.
Glad
Yeah.
to hear that.
Guys.
Gotcha.
Not even a question.
Thank you. I really appreciate you all responding in that way. That was really encouraging. I really appreciate that.
Well, yeah, you deserve it, even stepping up.
If
Sure.
myself and Rosca are not around, you go speak with Dahlia. She will call the shots. She is in charge.
Holy shit!
He will lay the smack down.
You answer to Dahlia. If you don't, then you have a big problem.
Yeah.
Specific recipes to find, and I was
Oh,
supposed
yeah.
to cook with her.
You're fine. Okay. Why you apologizing?
Well, I just want to make sure, you know, because you know I like.
You're good.
You know I
I
like.
trust you.
Thank
Listen,
you.
you are smart, and we're lucky to have you.
Thank you, Sam. And what if I make a wrong decision? What if I make a big wrong decision? What if people get hurt because I made a big wrong decision? What if me walking up to those people earlier would have ended up in all of us being taken out?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's real hard to think about things in that way. It'll kill you inside thinking about, you know, am I going to make the wrong decision? One that'll get people hurt. I mean, Jesus, it's possible, right? And the fact that you care so much, the fact that you know, really want to see these examples, you want to learn, you want to reflect, it shows that, you know, you're in the right position. It shows that you have what it takes.
I got you back. If you ever need anything, I'm right here.
Thank you.
I'll never leave you.
Oh, Sam, I'll never leave you either.
Thanks. I needed to hear that.
Where are we going?
I'm moving out.
Don't say that.
I said it. Grab my shit.
Wait, why?
It's not a family I want. Good about me?
That's not true. You know I would have fought with you.
Well, you didn't.
You dismissed me.
I didn't dismiss nobody.
You told me to leave because we had 7 people.
I'm not talking about the law. I'm talking about after the fact.
What? But I was thinking that I followed the law. They were stopped at the top of a hill. And I thought that they weren't coming after you, so I came after you. All I found was Jabas and Kelly. They didn't even tell me that you got taken away until we were with the fucking DiCenzos.
Well, so be it. You know what's crazy? Cannibals, or Matt and Siska, have more loyalty to each other than we do. That is wild.
Whoa, wait a minute. I forgot about this. This comment that someone said at the top in the comments, Dahlia stayed by the bars in Siska to make sure Sam didn't lose his mind in there. Dahlia cares about Sam a lot. I forgot about that. Sam was losing his mind in solitary in Sisika, and when they went to prison together, they had him in solitary. And when they took him to solitary, Dahlia, they had to pull Dahlia from the bars. She slept outside the solitary thing, and when it was her time to be released, they had to pull her hands from the bars because she didn't want to leave Sam. I totally forgot about that part.
That is crazy. I wanted something like that. I was so jealous of the fact that they just had each other's backs. One goes down, they all go down with them. That's it.
So
Sorry,
you-
Dahlia.
So you don't want to fix it, you just want to burn it down.
Absolutely. Better that way. See you around.
Oh, this is a fucking shit show. Okay,
Yeah.
so there's a divide in the club. Where does that leave you? Are you gonna continue leading your people, or
Now, mind you, at this time, Dahlia and Cesare had been romantically involved with each other. So that's what caused a lot of problems because people thought that she was going to choose the DiCenzos over Sam's Club, which she wasn't going to do until Sam left that day. Then beardless Cesare is cursed. It really is. But yeah, so that's what caused a lot of problems for Dahlia. Like, the whole like Romeo and Juliet thing between Cesare and Dahlia was a pretty good story.
I'm going to be honest with you, Cesare. I don't know. My father's last words to me were "Proteggi la tua familia, Dahlia," and I don't think I have one.
What's up, staircase?
So I don't know. But if there's any way
I don't touch on the romance in this recap. I don't talk about her romantic life in this recap.
I can help end a war, I'd like to do it.
maybe you've always had a family here in the city. Just hasn't been your time to meet them, and fully be a part of them.
What do you mean?
As Sicilians, we look after each other. Now
Yeah.
look, this is not something I can guarantee. You're coming from a different organization. This needs to be brought to the entirety of the family, and they need to approve you. It's the way we do things around here. Well, you think about it. Is it something you potentially be interested in?
Yeah. Yeah. I think so. But not until this is over, of course. I'm an impartial party.
Right.
Yeah, I would be very interested in that, actually.
Okay. I'll speak to the family.
Now,
So, seeing this is once again, this is a year's worth of story, and seeing this all within like an hour is gonna kind of blow your guys' minds. Like when you look at that, what just happened here, a year later, what happens at the end of this story is just so insane. Like when you see that, you do not see what happens coming.
oh, you don't have to agree with what I'm doing. That's why you have a choice. A simple choice. Where you can go back to the manor and live the life you want to live, or you can join us, where we'll do whatever we want without a care for a single thing. That's the life I want to live. I'm tired of being choked. I'm tired of being held back. I'm tired of just walking on eggshells.
And yeah, if Sam wouldn't have left, how different it would have been, or if Dahlia would have gone with him. I always said that my biggest regret on Dahlia was probably this. Probably this. The way that this was handled, and the way that the way that her relationship with Cesare ended up. Those are my biggest regrets on Dahlia. 100%. I mean, I don't really regret it because at the end of the day the story was really good, but like if I had to, you know, from the character's perspective, look back at where everything really went wrong, it was this moment, and it was dating Cesare. I mean, dating is a loose term, but being involved with, whatever.
When it comes to people in the crossing, fuck that bullshit. That is not living. That's not dying. I don't want to live a life where I'm not dying. I want to live a life where I'm living. Free.
I would have gone to Siska for you. I would have shot for you. I would have done anything you fucking said. I told you I was your soldier. And all of a sudden I've abandoned you. Right?
I say that to everybody, Dahlia, not only you, okay? So I don't know why you're taking a massive umbrage to it.
No, because I would have done anything you said. What you said was for me to lay back. I followed an order. And all of a sudden I abandoned you.
Rarely is fuck Saint Denis, fuck the man, or fuck the politics, fuck the business. It's time to do what we need to do and be free. Not care about these relationships that have brought nothing but sadness and sorrow.
So everybody gets to do whatever they want, right?
Absolutely.
All right, let's.
All right, bye-bye, Dahlia. I'm sure I'll see you in the Italian manor pretty soon.
When you say mask wearing, you mean before when they used to rob people? You talking about now?
Figuratively.
Yeah, you're talking about the metaphorical mask. What kind of mask you think they're wearing? What do you think's underneath?
Well, they're monsters. Of course. Reality is important. Truth is important. And they will bury truth. They will bury reality every chance they get if it paints them in the wrong light.
He's talking about the
You know
the
that deep down
DeCenzo's.
inside. You've been with them. You should know that.
Yeah, I can't say you're wrong. You, with everything, I mean, it just, you know, wasn't good for me. Didn't work out for me.
Yeah, not all things need to, you know. Some puzzles just, not all the pieces fit, you know. And it's not that they hate you. It's not that you've been bad to them. It's just, maybe it was never meant to be. At least not right now. Maybe we can have this conversation another time. Breaks my heart. Really does. My hands are fucking tied. And it frustrates me.
Yeah.
I'm pissed off. I'm grumpy about it. Because things should have been fucking different, yeah? Maybe at the beginning you shouldn't have been with Sam's Club. Maybe if you took a left instead of a right, came to our house instead of theirs, maybe things would have been different. That's not on you. It's not on me.
It's basically that she came over from the other club, and there was people with selfish reasons as well, but basically what everybody said is that they didn't trust her because she came from another group. To oversimplify it. And then other people had their own motivations to push the narrative to hate Dahlia within the DeCenzo's. It was rough. It was really bad.
It's just the way things are meant to be.
You know exactly who killed him, and it really frustrates me and angers me.
So this, more context for this scene that's about to happen. This is one of my favorite scenes that's ever happened in my entire RP career. I still talk about this scene with Jack Kettleman, Gregory Peppo. So the DiCenzos murdered some people. Dahlia was not with them when they did it, but she was with them. She was with them when they did it, but she wasn't present when they did it. So at this point, this is the same night. So that night where Cesare is talking, like they're like, you can't be a hang around anymore. Basically, like people don't like you. So she goes off. She gets drunk by herself, and she ends up running into Jack Kettleman. Jack doesn't believe her that she's not with the DiCenzos, and he wants revenge for the murders that they just did, and he does this. It's really good.
That you're sitting here bullshitting me, pretending like you found out from somebody else. I'm real dumb, and I'm real easy to fool. But I don't think I'm that dumb.
Jack.
I might be, but I don't think I am. I'm gonna cross my fingers and hope I'm not. That's for Nash.
Hey. You're okay.
So this is Dahlia. We played this that you see the knife. So I played this injury that he slit her throat, and this is her gasping for. She's bleeding from her neck. She's gasping for air. The law in this scene, yeah, is really sweet.
Hey, my name is Senior Deputy Sam Winters. What's your name? Just try to relax, all right? Okay, all right. Dahlia, is that your name?
I think that my image of revenge, it doesn't look exactly the same as other people's.
So this is when I play that she got her throat slit and that she loses her voice. Now this is a big deal because she is the songbird of the crossing. Her whole thing is singing and performing and blah blah blah. So I play that she's losing her voice. Misty, her best friend, who's played by AK, plays Allison in No Pixel, is a Native American. So she takes Dahlia up. I had a lot of medical RPers work on Dahlia in this arc, which was really fun. I had several different people changing her stitches, cleaning her wound, things like that. But she wasn't healed until she went to the native reservation. And the way that the story goes is that if she wouldn't have gotten the healing that the native doctors gave her, she wouldn't have recovered her voice and she wouldn't have been able to sing again. So this is when we went up to WAPD and they were talking to us about what we were going to do about what they did to Dahlia, basically.
Is that your name?
I think that my image of revenge, it doesn't look exactly the same as other people's. Not like them.
What is your image of revenge?
Well, can't say if I ever got the chance I wouldn't gun him down, but I always say that success is the best revenge. Happiness, moving on with your life, that's what really gets to the people that want to see you fail.
This is wise. But gunning him down would be a bonus, I'm sure.
Yeah, maybe that'll happen too.
You've helped us, and I recognize here and today, right now, that we have not given back. And at the end of the day, who would we be? What would this family be if we did not repay in kind to those who helped us? If we didn't take care of our own? I'm offering you something here. And before you say yes or no, beg you to please weigh the consequences. Speak up, Cesare.
All this Arabi allegedly did for you is... It's not gonna work. You're gonna have to fight Sam. But at least now you're gonna be able to.
Is this an execution? Are you guys fucking with me?
No. This is the only offer we're gonna make. It's now or never. Take it.
What changed?
Everything changed. The war with Sam. You striving to be a leader. It didn't work out, but you did everything you could. You gave us everything. And we trust you. I know there's some people in this family that don't. They ain't part of that group. Bear in mind, this is a decision my brother and I made. We've not brought this to the rest of the family. But they will need to understand and accept. Now, there are members of the family that have actually changed their opinions of you. Things are different. Very different. Sometimes you gotta break things in order for them to work.
So you think just because I'm at the end of my rope that I'm gonna go back on everything that I've been through with you guys, everything that these people did to me, all the fucking hatred, all the gossip, everything that I was shown, everything that I had to fucking fight through? You're right. I accept.
Welcome to the family.
That is so crazy to see now. It sucks because, man, Cesare and Sunny and a few other members of the family, they really did try. They really did try to stand up for Dahlia against, you know, the other half, and it just did not work. I mean, she fucked up too, but the thing with Dahlia is a Dahlia fuck up was...
A decision has been made.
A Dahlia fuck up was very different than an anybody else fuck up. Like, if Dahlia blinked the wrong way, they're just going to have to accept it. Well, I remember back in the day, I always said it was really disrespectful of the people that just like wouldn't drop it, wouldn't let it go, and were just like constantly talking to Cesare and Sunny about Dahlia. Like, it was so disrespectful. It's like, just leave it alone. They said she's in, but it just didn't work out that way. And a Dahlia fuck up was always met with heavy consequences, heavier than most people got. I think, I don't know. Some people will say that they were easy on her, but I disagree. I think that they understood that they had to be hard on her, otherwise they would get shit for it. So they were always really, really hard on her. Yeah, it's like, it's understandable. I see both sides of it. Dahlia had an impossible microscope to avoid. That's a really good way to put it. Like, it's like I'm saying, man, if Dahlia, like, if Dahlia left a dish in the sink, she was gonna be, she was gonna get a finger taken off. Does that make sense? Like, she was constantly talked about, constantly scrutinized, constantly looked at. It was really rough. It was really rough.
From this day on, you'll have another chance to prove yourself. And Winchester will see to this. He'll be, in a way, a mentor for you. For the recent transgressions and things that have been done in the past, there has to be a punishment made. Something for you to learn and live with. As a reminder that mistakes have a toll. Now it begins, Dahlia.
I don't know. No.
Show us that you're capable of. And don't disappoint me.
Tell me when they're out the door.
They're gone. Dahlia. That pain, it's temporary. And you're not the first one to have that. You're also probably the lowest rank that's ever received that kind of punishment. And the reason you got that is because we all see something in you. You've got to understand this. That was a lesser punishment than you being disassociated. And I hope you understand.
They know what you can do, and they know you're strong and what you're capable of. If they think of you as less than, why do they keep you around?
I mean, the bird sings too loud, you cover the cage, right? I thought when Jack slit my throat for them and I lost my voice, I thought that was the worst thing that could have ever happened to me. I thought, I'm nothing without my voice. And then I gave it to them. I don't have a voice anymore. How did I get myself into this? For what? For love? For family? I don't have any of those.
I think when you try too hard to be somebody you're not, it's kind of bites you in the ass one day. Because, you kind of start losing who you are, and you're never really true to yourself, right?
Yeah, but what if who you are isn't the person you want to be?
He said that there was another box, and those men, they they were trying to make a trade, and it was filled with photographs of all of Papa's employees, and they were dead.
This is her sister, by the way.
He said that he was meant to deliver it to Chio as proof. Yeah, there's no more Fiorentino Familia left in
Flora
St.
did
Louis.
amazing.
I wanted to come and see you.
I'm glad you did. I mean, I'm glad to see you. I don't know how I necessarily feel about you being here, but I am glad to see you, and I'm really glad you're alive. It's Dahlia's sister. So, I still... Yeah, this is Dahlia's sister. This is Dahlia's sister. Dahlia's backstory is that there was this whole thing, and I can get more into it later, about her actual backstory, but basically a murder attempt was made on her family. They killed her father, and they attempted to kill her, but she escaped. She thought that they had killed her sister, but her sister ended up finding her a year later. Her sister had actually fled to New York to their family and found out where Dahlia was based on a letter that Dahlia had sent to New York.
Me too. I did grab something. I found it in the house before we left. There were 2 letters. They're sealed. They're from Papa.
I'm not gonna read mine yet. I'll read yours though.
Alright.
You want me to read it out loud?
Yeah, you can.
My dearest Adelaide, if you're reading this, it means I have failed you and my family. It may seem confusing to you, but there are things in this world someone as kind and hopeful as you is better off not knowing. Those qualities are your strengths. Never let anyone tell you differently or try to change those parts of you. Those who still have the courage to love and be loved are the strongest in the world. Take care of your sister. She will take it upon herself to take care of you, but she needs it more. Wow, thanks. She tries to carry her burdens on her own, and it makes her lonely. Her loneliness makes her doubtful. A flower cannot grow in the dark. She needs someone like you to remind her there is light in this world. I apologize for excluding you from my business. I don't expect you to understand why. But just know that you're better off for it, and I encourage you to make your own way. Never stop painting. Art is what balances the beauty and the pain in this life. Ince non si incontreremo di nuovo, Angelo mio. Papa. So these are... I wrote the letters from Papa, by the way. I wrote the letters from Papa. I wrote this whole story. Dahlia, I don't have Dahlia reading it on this recap because after this recap in the RP is when I did read it on stream, and it had been 6 months since I wrote it, so I didn't remember what it said, and it was crazy. But that's in the videos that we're posting on YouTube. I'm including that part. Fuck. I'm definitely not reading mine though.
Everything that has been done has led to this.
Oh no.
I can no longer
Wait, do I not have the Robbie Gold clip in this recap? I guess I don't.
accept you with God conscience in my circle. The transgressions, the talks, The back mouthing.
By the way, the reason she ultimately got kicked out of the DiCenzos was because she asked. Oh, yeah, by the way, Danny, this girl right here, this is top 3 love stories I've ever had in RP, was Dahlia and Danny. Oh my god. Oh my god, that is like, I don't know if we'll ever have a love story like that again. It was so good. It was so good. I miss Rue and Danny. Yeah. But anyway, to give you guys a little bit of context, because this video doesn't give that context really, she ultimately gets kicked out of the DiCenzos, and this is the conversation where that happens, because they were divided into 3 different groups. The Cesare group, the Fantonis group, which Dahlia was in because she was close with the Fantonis, and the Amadeo Moretti group. So Dahlia was having issues with people in the Fantoni group that were basically causing the same... It was the same people that were doing the gossip shit that was making it hard for her to be in the DiCenzos in the first place. They were kind of poisoning the well for the with the newer recruits, and the way that they should treat Dahlia and the way that they should talk about or view Dahlia. So it was really uncomfortable to be around. So Dahlia asked to transfer to the Moretti group because she thought that Amadeo would basically stick up for her more, because he was someone that she had done a lot of trusted business with, and she felt like he supported her a lot more. And we'll see a talk with Amadeo actually here coming up to give you a little bit of a taste of what she meant by that. But yeah, that's what this whole thing was about. This is why she got kicked out, for asking. It was considered disrespectful.
Step back. You know what this is? It's a tool, a punishment, a message. Dahlia. Look at me. Would you take the secrets of Miss Family to your grave?
Absolutely.
You know what it would mean for one to spill secrets, right?
Of course.
I don't want to hear anything from this, from anything before, anything that has ever happened in the past. Don't make me regret it. Dahlia Malone, you're not welcome amongst my circle, nor anyone else in this family. But you're an associate to this family, and I trust that you shall never speak of any of this ever again. Not to anyone, not to me, not to Law, not to anyone else in this whole goddamn world. You keep that, and you get to see your sister. You get to see her, whoever is still you have left. But break your word. Break this. And the next time we see each other, won't be on these terms.
In return, I will ask you one thing. If it ever seems like I broke my word, you come to me first.
Wouldn't be otherwise.
They did not do that. No, sirree. Wasn't Leo's fault, though.
You're free to leave. But remember the tool that I held. It shall be the tool that strikes you down if you break your word.
You were ready to help me back when I was really in trouble. So were you, Felix.
So then, all right, let's recap what happened up until this point. So she gets excommunicated from the DiCenzos. She's still living in Saint Denis, and she is the owner of the theater. She is a businesswoman. She does various businesses around the city. This is also important to note. This is when Felix comes in. So then the D'Amico, well, I mean, no, they're the Colt brothers. Nobody knows that his real name is D'Amico yet. Only Dahlia really knew that. But the Colt brothers come back into Saint Denis, and Felix basically we have a whole group of people, and we were organizing this out of character, right? We were organizing a bunch of members from our old gang from GTA to come in and start something new, something fresh in Red Dead. This is Tiny Tony, his like cousin Tito or something. This is Isaiah, well, Antonio, but Isaiah AB. Played Isaiah in Ignite. AB is his name. And then this is Felix, aka Carmine from Ignite, and Felix from GTA back in the day. So Dahlia has been a business person. A lot of the problems that came from the DiCenzos thing, and this is going to come up when we talk about her death, so I'm going to let you guys get a recap of this too. Dahlia basically sent a letter out to anybody that does events in the city. And it was calling a meeting because it was December and I wanted to do an events calendar because in Red Dead RP, you can only have 32 people in an area. So event organizing is really difficult. If you've got 2 events going on at the same time, you won't be able to hear each other. People will start disappearing. All my homies hate Tiny Tony. Yeah. So he really fucked Dahlia over in here in a really surprising way I wasn't expecting. But so what Dahlia did was she sends out a message to anybody that organizes events, and she called a meeting that was like, hey, I want to talk about any event plans for December and January with the holidays coming up. I want to make a calendar, and I want everybody to be on the same page about it, because back then in Saint Denis there was tons of people RPing there, so this stuff was a really big problem. I wanted to make an event calendar, get all the communication up, blah blah blah. So Sloan, and you know, we kind of hate to talk about her because shit was weird. But regardless, it is part of this story. So Sloan comes up out of nowhere and is just like, you can't have a business meeting. I'm having a business meeting. And Dahlia's like, what the fuck do you mean? And she's like, I'm having a, it was always bubbled. Yeah. And she's like, I'm having a business meeting. You're trying to steal my idea. And Dahlia's like, we're not even talking about the same thing. You're trying to have a business council and I'm trying to have a meeting to organize events. Like, what are you talking about? And it caused this whole problem because like Sloan was always after Dahlia, and once again, we don't like to talk about this because it was really fucking weird, and things have happened since then that whatever, we don't like to talk about it. So so then that was like a whole thing. This is going to come up again, by the way. So basically Sloan gets banned. The player gets banned. And well, I guess we don't need to talk about it. I don't know how much I want to say about this yet before we get into it being relevant. But this is all happening at the same time that this clip was taken. Yeah, I guess I can just say it. So then Dahlia basically, her whole thing at this point in the role play was she was kind of like this like mayor figure, if you will. She like every day I was in there every day, and Dahlia would be like talking to every business, introducing people, welcoming new people to the city, organizing like events and things like this, and helping businesses and blah 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 blah. That was her whole thing. So then Sissy ends up taking over Sloane's business council, and she ends up leaning on Dahlia for it, which is like, you know, Dahlia is very insulted by that because she's like, I really just I went through all this shit because of this fucking business council, and I'm the only one that's doing it anyway. Like, not the council thing, but like the work that's supposed to be done about it, like dealing with the businesses. And she's like, well, I do that anyway. And, you know, of course, she goes to the business council, and there's like the scenes in the business council that she goes to, and Sissy's like, Dahlia, what do you think about this, and this, and this, and what do you have to say about this, and this, and like, it was just a bad vibe for Doll, you know what I mean? The whole thing was just, and then everybody's talking to her about it, and we'll get there soon. That's not happened yet, but this is important context to know when we get there. This is all going on at the same time as this clip. So anyway, the Colt brothers come in, and Felix wants to start a family, and this is Dahlia's response.
But something like this, I don't know, it just kind of feels like I'm cutting open the same wound again, you know? You know, ever since I used to live at that manor over there with Sam, everything that happened afterwards. I had a lot of people I cared about, I had a lot of different motivations, but the one thing I always had was this city in my mind. And the people in it.
What do you want?
This is Amadeo. This is the person I was talking about. This is the guy that Dahlia wanted to join his group.
Just tell me, what do you want, Dahlia?
Well, this is the problem, right? Because I thought I knew what I wanted, and trying to get that has done nothing but cause me problems since I came to the crossing, right?
Yeah, but sometimes you are gonna fail. But then again, you gotta get up on your feet and do it again. That's how you do it. Sometimes people gonna look bad at you. I mean, people looked bad at me back then, but you gotta get on your feet again and do what you ever want to do. If you want to do your own kind of business, you do it.
Do you always know that you made the right decisions? I guess is what I'm asking.
I never know if I make the right decision. That's a thing, and I think every leader is like that. We never know if we make the right decision, but when we make a decision, I stand behind it. I don't go back on my word. Or is it the right decision? So we never know until you make that decision. You're gonna know if it's right or wrong. It's not like we can foresee a decision what's gonna be at the end of a road. It's never, we cannot know that, but
To help me make my decision, I just kind of want to know what I'm getting into, right?
So that was also a crazy conversation with Amadeo, because I remember in that conversation, Bean, I'm checking DMs right now, sorry. In that conversation with Amadeo, Dahlia is like, basically they find out that the DiCenzos never told him the reason Dahlia got excommunicated was for asking to be a part of his group. And he got really mad about it. And he was like, why wouldn't they tell me that? And he was like, I would have had you in my group. Like, I don't understand why no one had a conversation with me about that. So that was a very spicy scene too.
So where do you think I fit into something like that?
I'm actually kind of glad you asked. So, during this process, I've asked you for advice a lot of times. And it's not just because, you know, we're close or we've been good friends. It's because I really do respect and I respect you, and I think that you've been through a lot of things that give you insight on the things that I'm asking. You're very good at seeing a situation, seeing both sides, seeing all sides, and kind of figuring out how to navigate that. And I trust you to see things that maybe I don't. And it's been like that for a while. I would think that not just the position that I would want you in, but the position that I think best suits you is that of the consigliere. And not only do I think you give good counsel or good advice or whatever, because you do, I think that you would be able to enforce the rules within the family, within the group, which is part of what the consigliere does.
It's fine. It's hard sometimes, and it is what it is. You know, it's part of the lifestyle. We're able to live this way, and this is what it costs.
The beginning of the end.
Which is fine. It is. It's just sometimes it gets difficult.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I mean, there's nobody that does the shit that we
Oh yeah. And you know, the craziest part about this, there's several times where like Dahlia just either was at the wrong place at the wrong time or she made the wrong decision at the wrong time. Right after I said like, hey, I kind of want to like Dahlia goes, I want to see if I can do better business in Amadeo's group. He's the business focused group and I'm a business focused person. And then she gets blooded out for it. Well, blooded, but she gets kicked out for it. The Fantonis combined with the Morettis. So if we would have waited like a week and not said anything, she would have been completely fine. Which is another really funny part about this.
that we do and is just okay with it, you know? I mean, but that's why we're supposed to have each other.
I guess.
Because that's the whole reason, right? I mean, why else do people do this shit? For money? Maybe some people do it for money. Just, you know, having that feeling that you have that family and you have that safety and you know that you have the back of people that have your back.
Yeah, well, at some point we decided to stop being the victims and be the wolves. And here we are.
They didn't realize they had wolves amongst their sheep.
What?
Well, that's what the DeCensos are, right? They're wolves. Let's be honest in this conversation. What happened?
Okay, well, I mean, explain what you mean by that.
You know what a wolf is.
Mm-hmm.
You know the term wolves among sheep.
Mm-hmm.
Looking to take advantage and control, looking to eat whenever they want, looking to devour. Power, control, that's what it's about.
You really think that's all they care about?
What do they care about? Family?
Yeah, right?
Everyone cares about family. Such a loose term in the crossing.
Yeah, you're telling me.
You know, you get pushed around enough, hard enough, consistently enough, and well, eventually somebody falls and breaks their head. Yeah, that's when you say, you know, fuck it. I'm gonna stop pushing back, and that was it.
Do you like the responsibility? Like, is it worth it?
It's always worth it. Always has been.
Why?
Well, because I play a direct hand when I can in the well being of the people that I've grown to love outside of my actual blood. The family that I've created, that we've created, is the people that I love. And I'm able to see them grow. I'm able to see them become strong. I'm able to see them learn and develop, and that itself is a source of satisfaction and makes it all worth it at the end. Whatever sacrifices I make, if at the end of the day I get that satisfaction, seeing people that I know and love grow, yeah, it's worth it, absolutely.
But what about the losses?
Yeah, the losses have been tragic. We've lost a lot of good people along the way, but I can't let that stop me or us in any way. If I would have stopped because we lost somebody, wouldn't that just be a disservice to the people we've lost and the people that remain as well? I mean, it's just there's no. I don't regret anything because of the people we've lost or what we've lost. Absolutely not. You know, what is it that you want at the end of the day to be your image, if you will, right? I mean, what people see in you. Have people respect you. You know, what is it? What is it that what is it you seek in this world, huh? In that sense.
So you actually said it earlier. Now, me personally, nah, I don't care if people respect me, if they like me, if they care about me. I've been through that. I've been through worse than people not doing that. You know what I mean? It's never been my goal. My father's last words to me were "Protegi la tua familia," and all I've ever really wanted to do was make sure that I can protect the people that I care about. It's really it. That's why I did all that. That's why I did everything.
When the bell tolls, it tolls, you know. But how much influence will you have on that moment when the bell tolls for the people that you love, right? What will be the difference of the influence you have as a tailor versus something else?
Yeah.
In other words, which, I don't, for lack of a better word, I don't know, profession, permits you more control over that which you want, which is to protect the people you love.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is there's always room for error, but it's more about precaution, right?
That's right, yeah. And having as much influence on that bell tolling and when it does, etc., as you possibly can.
Yeah.
There's something that I always keep in mind. And it's important, right? The world is a dark, dangerous place. Yeah, it's got sunflowers in it too, but it ain't pretty out there, not always. Shit, not most of the time, to be honest. But the saying, the quote, it's better to be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a war.
I like that. Thank you. It was because I was playing those new songs, so I messed up and everything.
Yeah, I
like
mean, you
that.
can be nervous, right? But I think it was nervousness is being excited for something, and then everything else changes.
That's a good point. That's a nice way to think about it.
I don't know. I said it before. I'll say it again, and I think you know it. But no matter what you decide, you know that I'll always be there.
Okay. Do you guys want to know how the story ends? not good. It's not happy. This is the part where it looks like it's gonna be really happy, and then it just completely goes. 30 streams, let's go, you guys. Thank you. All right, this is gonna be a little hodgepodgey, little thrown together, but I do because I was sending all these to Lazy Bean today, my editor. So I do have the stuff here. It's just a matter of finding it, or showing it to you guys. So basically I'll try and skip a few things. So Dahlia, these last conversations that she's having with Amadeo, with Sunny, she's having, and mind you, these are all DiCenzos. It's like Danny, and they're all DiCenzos, and she's still like, her relationship with them was just kind of weird, because it's like she was so close with so many of them, and like but it was such a complicated relationship with all of them. I mean, she viewed Sunny as a mentor in a way. She really, really looked up to Sunny, as you can see in that last conversation. That conversation with Sunny is one of the defining factors that made her decide that she was going to try and pursue her own project, because he basically encouraged her. Like in that conversation, like he was kind of encouraging her to to step up and do her thing. And so then she goes to Felix, and he says that he wants her to be consigliere, and she says yes. There's this whole thing has got a lot of story to it too, but this is the TLDR. So then they basically put in, well, the stuff already has been in motion to make like a gang basically, but it's not really come to fruition. They're taking it very slow, and she literally just said, okay, I'm in. Because before she was like, the DiCenzos are gonna come after me, like, but that's why she was talking to them about it a lot. Like, she's like, the DiCenzos are gonna come after me. I'm opening the same wound again, like, but eventually she's like, you know what? No, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. So, so then, I'm trying to think of how detailed I want to be with the way that things happened. So remember I was talking about that business council thing? Oh. Hang on, let me just... So this happened. There ended up being a character. Her name was Naomi, and she wanted to run the theater. Dahlia was running the theater, so Dahlia invited her to be a collaborator of sorts. They ended up bumping heads because she kind of wanted to take control of the theater in a way, and Dahlia was kind of like, you can do what you... She's like, I want to make these uniforms and this menu and all this stuff. And Dahlia was just kind of like, you can do that. And she's like, and I want to name it the Diamond Theater. And she's like, but you're not going to rename it, because I named it the Skylark Theater, because that's the song that I was singing when, my throat got slit by Jack Kettleman. There's a very important meaning behind that name to me. So, you can do whatever you want, but just, I'm not going to stand for you changing the name. Naomi starts freaking out, and this like turns kind of like, it's weird. There's like drama, but then this happens. Let me see what the timestamp is. But they're still like friends. So this happens, and this is what's kind of kicks off the whole thing. Shit. Oh god, that was so close.
She'll even
Hey,
pay $25
friends.
for it.
So
Oh.
this is.
We could just tell you.
So this girl is the character Naomi.
Okay.
So. Don't forget
should
about
we?
this though.
Do I give her my tape? Is there a finite amount of tape I have? No.
Just wait.
Oh my god.
Oh, you could just read it, I guess. What if I have no more tape after this?
All right, let me read this to you guys, so you don't have to read it. So from Naomi, Dahlia, do you think we should take the initiative and schedule a meeting for the businesses of Saint Denis? I know Sissy usually does the meetings, but I'm not sure that she needs to be there since she doesn't run any businesses. She might be busy. Just an idea. It would be, and it was like Sissy wasn't running the meetings. She didn't know how to run the meetings. Everyone was talking to Dahlia about this. Everybody brought it up to Dahlia because Dahlia was like a really big business person. It would be nice to sit down with everyone, discuss future plans, and plan specific days that each place would make a point to be open in the evening so that there would be something to do for folks every night. Let me know. Love, Naomi.
All right, so
This is
here's
more stressful than getting married.
here's what I'm gonna say to that.
Okay, tell
More
me.
stressful than getting married, Frank.
Are you guys seeing this? Oh my god.
Because I don't know,
All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have a meeting tomorrow.
Okay.
And
what kind of meeting?
I'm going to contact her people.
Okay.
Just trust me when I say that
Yes.
Yeah, I can. This is a meeting that I am very capable of having.
Yeah, of course you're capable of doing anything.
You're
You're
not the-
Dahlia Malone.
You're not. Aw, Naomi.
You joking? It's
That's
true.
That's really sweet of you, but no, you're not the first person that said this to me. So I'm actually gonna take action at this point.
It's reusable. Yeah, because I don't want to be like, she doesn't own any businesses, so why is she going there, you know?
Yeah, you're
Not that she doesn't know. I don't know the lady. She's very sweet, very great lover, but I
No,
I
you're
feel
about-
like you would be more qualified to run something like that. Not that I don't want you to feel like you have too much on your plate, but like it just makes sense to me. Well, I don't know, because you know business, and not that she does it, because I don't know her history. I don't know where she comes from. I don't know her family life. I don't know if she had, a shop or something somewhere else. But it's just, I don't know. When does she come around to the businesses? When does she? She's not. I don't know. I don't want to be mean.
Were you having this conversation with other people before you sent me that telegram?
Frank, that's it.
Okay.
Not that she. I did say about how she doesn't have businesses, and that I didn't really understand. And he said it's because she's a DiCenzo, and DiCenzo's on the city, and that's all he said. He explained that's why. He's the only person I discussed this with.
Okay, you're about the 5th person that's come to me saying the same thing. So.
Oh, that's funny. That's so weird.
Yeah.
Is it okay? This is exactly bigger. This is the funny part about the footage is that the whole thing is that the Chenjos were like, and you'll see this when I show the murder scene. They're like, Dahlia is telling the truth. She is telling the truth. She's telling the truth, but they refuse to believe that she's telling the truth, and they kill her for it.
At this point, I'm gonna have a meeting.
Y'all are talking kind of loud.
Mutiny!
We're the only people here.
Yeah, you never know who's listening.
Yeah, that's true. Well, yeah. So yeah, you are about the 5th person to say that to me. So I'm gonna go ahead and call a meeting tomorrow.
Perfect. Sounds good to me.
I'll probably ask Felix.
Yeah. Well, he's your security.
Up to
man.
you. I mean, as head of security, I would probably have you accompany me to that, but I can also just do it alone. That's up to you.
For what?
Bring him. I would bring him.
Oh yeah, I should probably.
There's gonna be
Here,
like fucking 10
let's-
million of them.
Let's step to the side.
Okay. Give me a second.
So Naomi, go ahead and fill Felix in on what you telegrammed me.
Oh my god, I got a telegram. Better be fucking Clyde, I swear to god. No, like I love him to pieces, but he's just so busy. Like it's great. Just makes the hot girl father.
I am gonna go to the bathroom. She kind of just repeats herself here, but I'm gonna go to the bathroom. If manipulation were an esport, that girl would be a pro. And that's what Dahlia was saying. She's like, you guys don't understand. Like you're using your bias against me, and you're not seeing the truth. But they wouldn't listen to her. They wouldn't listen, man. I'm gonna show you guys the Tiny Tony conversation after this, and you're really gonna get your mind fucking blown. I'm gonna go to the bathroom while this is playing, though.
And shit, but no, I was just saying how that that I think we should have a business meeting like to plan out because we said like, oh, the theater. I'm just saying random shit. The theater's open Thursdays. The cinema's open Fridays. The restaurant's open on Saturday. So we have planned days a week. So we have things on this day, bam, bam, bam. So I said we should schedule something, a meeting where we discuss this, what our future events are and shit like that. I said, but I don't know that we necessarily have to include Sissy because she doesn't have any businesses. She doesn't understand how to necessarily run. But I just feel like that's a little like not the nicest to say because I don't know how she could, where she comes from. She could have run businesses. She's part of DiCenzo, and she's always on the back of Cesari's horse, so I'm sure she's. What? Well,
No.
it's true. So she's always
So
on the
she's
back of his
probably
horse.
qualified, yeah.
So she probably listens in on meetings, so she probably understands how it goes, within reason, but she's not. I was saying that Dahlia should run the meetings because Dahlia knows the businesses. She's qualified. That's all. So I was saying that we could kind of host our own without her being there. That's why I wasn't sure where you guys stood, so I treaded lightly because I was like, okay, well, if you wanted to be there, like, we could do that. But I just didn't think it was very necessary because I don't know. I just feel like the way I speak, it could come across hostile, and that's not my intention. But I'm just saying, I've seen her in Mamma Mia meets like twice. She's never around. She doesn't really know how it's run, like and I
Doesn't
mean it in
telegram
like
anyone.
the nicest way. Like there was a whole business meeting, and she didn't
And
even
then-
telegram me. Like I'm one of the owners of the theater. Like
And then yeah, it's basically just, and then they just talk about like the things that she's not doing that she's supposed to be doing and blah 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 blah. But yeah, as you can see, Dahlia was not lying. Dahlia wasn't lying. All right, and here's another one that's gonna blow your mind just as much. Once again, these are the events leading up to Dahlia's death. Remember this. So then you've got Tiny Tony. Now the DiCenzos go
God.
to. In the meantime, the DiCenzos go to Tiny Tony, and they offer him the Bastille. So we had been running a business. I mean, not. I want to say we were supporting it. Tiny Tony was running the business out of the grocery store, and we all were always there. It was a hub. It was a great source of RP. It was great. And then the DiCenzos started kind of taking a notice to Tiny Tony and how popular the place was. So they're like, we're going to kick the guy in the Bastille out. We're going to put you in. Now, this is after Dahlia had said yes to being consigliere, but this is what she tells Tiny Tony. Now, Tiny Tony, there's a clip before this that I don't have, but I just saw it today when I was looking through footage. But basically it was a meeting. Like mind you, Tiny Tony's been at all these meetings about like we're gonna start something, and he was all in until basically a week before that, or well, about this time. And the conversation that I saw today was Dahlia, Antonio, and Felix, and they had just left a conversation with Tiny Tony, and they were discussing like, well, unfortunately he's not in anymore. We can't necessarily include him with everything that we're trying to do. And Antonio goes, and it's so weird to me because a week ago he said he was in no matter what Dahlia decides. So Tony had known that Dahlia said she was in, but things were starting to get a little spicy. So Dahlia decides to, when you'll see, it's basically what she says here. She decides to try and put the brakes on the whole situation because there's just a lot of sensitivity around her and the DiCenzos and this whole thing. They're getting paranoid about them. So Dahlia is like, let's hit the brakes. Let's just stay where we're at right now, and we'll navigate to make sure that, we're doing this in the right way and that we're doing it safely. And so this is the conversation she has with Tony.
I said, and to be included in my illegal shit is go pick sugar for me for 2 hours. I don't know if you want to be involved in that one. I said, that's what I do. I go and I pick sugar and I pick corn.
Yeah, I'm like, what do you think the camping trips are? Okay.
Yeah, that's all I do. That's all I do. So I said, that's the thing, and that's the thing. And I said, this is stuff, Ducky and Naomi, but Naomi's more listening. I said, this is the kind of stuff you do not want to be involved in if you don't want to be in some
Also,
kind of
I just want to
danger.
say,
if you don't
I love this outfit on Dahlia. I gotta recreate this outfit somehow.
want to be a part of something dangerous, and I said, to know is sometimes a risk. And I said, that's why I like to not know shit if it comes to that kind of stuff, you know? To know who is shooting on Victory Street, that's a different story. To know what Victory Street is directly involved in, I don't know that. And I don't expect to ever learn that.
Yeah. One thing I will also that I wanted to mention to you, and I'm just gonna get it out of the way quickly. I'm going to be suggesting to Felix. I hope that he was around tonight. I am going to be suggesting that we hold off.
Really? Okay. No, I understand.
I think that right now people are thinking we're the fucking Irish mafia and shit.
Yeah.
And I can understand. I can understand people being skeptical, but I mean, the only reason we haven't said anything is because there's nothing. It's because there's nothing right now.
Right.
So how are we supposed to, in the environment of everybody thinking we're this, and that, how are we actually supposed to make it something?
Right. I severely underestimated how many eyes we have on little tiny behaviors.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That's the thing that I'm surprised about. That within 20 minutes of us having our meeting, people are talking.
Yeah, that's fucking.
It's not what I thought was gonna happen, and now we got, the family in the big house coming down, and listening in and looking around, and
He's talking about the DiCenzos.
not giving them nothing. But at the same time, I'm so worried that who knows, Naomi says something, or Ducky says something to them, and then they turn to me and say, well, if they knew, you sure as fuck knew. And then they, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So here's another thing. I can understand where you're coming from with that, because you are also in a precarious position, and I can understand you not wanting to get on the ship before it's sailing. I understand that part. But here's another thing that I really need you to understand, in particular for me. This is specifically for me. Now that you're talking about, everybody talking and everything. So I trusted, I mean, not just me, me, Felix, and Antonio, mostly me and Felix, we trusted you and Tito to be privy to a lot of those conversations, right?
Yeah.
There is something very specific that I need you and I need Tito to understand.
Yeah.
If I get portrayed in the wrong light to the DiCenzos, they will try to kill me.
Yeah. That's
They won't.
the thing I'm worried about.
They won't try to kick me out of the theater. They won't give me a stern talking to. I've got a long history with these people. They will try to end my life.
Yeah.
So I really gotta ask you, as a friend, as someone I trusted in these conversations, I really gotta ask you to make sure that these kind of things don't become a topic of conversation.
Absolutely.
That you don't verify shit. That Tito doesn't start saying shit, because he's a young kid.
So here's the thing.
He's a smart kid, but he's also... I can understand how someone can look at the DiCenzos and have stars in their eyes, right?
Yeah.
I can see him just like not understanding the gravity of what he has heard from us.
Absolutely. Here's the thing, and I love him. I love him to death. He's my nephew, and you know how I feel about how his mother passed and all this, and how responsible I feel, and I'm happy to take care of him, but don't trust him, all right? Because I don't know. He is playing his own chess game. I'll say that.
Okay.
So be careful what you say around him.
I mean, I was always wary. I don't know if the other boys have been, but I was always wary. It was more that I trusted you to keep him in line, or that if you trusted him enough, he was trustworthy.
Yeah.
But
because the thing
he is a kid.
The DiCenzos, I think the vibe is out there right now that they've put a lot of trust and faith in me, and they see me as somewhat valuable. Tito, not so much, and he is definitely trying to play a chess game to change that perception in their eyes and make his own path, which I support. But
Okay.
I'm afraid he will do what he has to do with information to make that happen.
All right. Well,
I love him, but he definitely is trying to make himself a little better known, especially in their eyes right now.
Okay. I would suggest you make it clear to him, because if he pulls that shit on, say, Victory Street Boys will come fuck him up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I gotta pull him aside and let him know exactly what you just told me. All right? Oh
Okay.
shit.
Oh, gunshots. It's fine.
That there is nothing.
Right.
There is nothing.
Yeah.
Everything's on hold. Nothing exists. There's no reason to even hold that information in his mind. Just toss it away.
Right.
It's old information that's no longer valid, and people's lives are hanging in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And also, like, I don't know if you even considered this, but I'm not just saying this to you. This is something that I think is the best move right now that I will be presenting to Felix. I haven't talked to him about it yet, but I'm not just saying this so that you convey it to everyone. This is something I'm genuinely bringing up.
Yeah, I completely understand. I respect that completely, and just know you can count on me, Dahlia.
Okay, thank you.
Of course.
Because you had me worried there for a second. I see the DiCenzo's coming in there sucking your dick every other hour.
Yeah, I don't mind.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
The way Sissy eats those hot candies.
No, but don't get me wrong. I mean, I've told you before, like, as complicated of a past as I have with them, I do still love them. I probably shouldn't, but I do. And I do still care about them. I can't trust them, but if there's one thing I have always been with them, it is honest. And
I will say also, the way they speak about you, it sounds like that is mutual. They have a lot of respect and appreciation for the weight you hold in the city. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Because you are an influential person.
That's kind to say.
It's the truth. It's the truth. I've talked to them a lot over the past few days, and it's something I have absolutely.
The pattern of both of the people that got her killed buttering her up, telling her how important she is so funny to me.
Absolutely taking note of is that when your name does come up, it comes up with a certain amount of understanding of the influence you have over this city and how much this city respects you. All of its residents, you know, from Victory all the way to the stables, all the way up to the houses.
Don't butter me up, Tony. I'm not a
That's the
fucking
truth.
gabagool.
Yeah, oh my God, yeah, very safe.
That's sweet though. That is sweet.
Yeah. No, I mean it. I mean it. And, you know, like I said, I love Tito. The only thing is, yeah, I think being cautious with some information. Other information he's great with. But some stuff, when he doesn't know people as well, he doesn't see the bigger picture of how damaging it could be to people.
He's a kid. He's a kid.
Yeah,
He's green. That's fine. I understand.
true.
I mean, kids are kids. But there is a lot more riding on this than just casual gossip when it comes to me.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I understand that.
Like, you can, I don't know, you can give whatever you want, but he should learn that he's got to be careful who he throws under the bus. If that's what he's trying to do. I don't know. I'm not getting a lot of context from what you're saying from me, but like I'm saying, say he does that to Victory Street, say he does that to Taipan one day, he's not going to have a good time. Because
I know what you mean.
Because I know the DiCenzos, regardless of if he gives them information that benefits them or not, they are under no obligation to protect him if that information gets him hurt.
Yeah. All
so
right.
that's
good to know.
That's something that you got to be careful about.
Small piece of information I gathered today from them when they came to talk. They want to see a crew running the boat. Just putting it out there. Just something interesting. They said it would be a perfect headquarters for a crew. They can't think of any that would be good for it. And they asked me to make suggestions if I had any in the future. So, just throwing it out there.
All right. I mean,
It comes with an obvious obstacle.
Right. Well, Victory Street wants the pearl.
Yes, they do.
So
yes,
I don't
they
know.
do.
I don't know. I told them to ask Sophia. So Lou talked to me about this like a week ago. I told Lou to ask Sophia if they could run it in the later hours because they are early hours.
Yeah.
So I've no updates. I haven't spoken to him since I suggested that. I know that Felix would be interested in that, but I don't know if they're gonna have the manpower, right, to do security between the Bastille and the theater and
That's true.
the Corrigan.
And the Corrigan, 3 biggest businesses in the city.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're right.
I don't know if that's plausible, but I know Felix would enjoy it, right?
Yeah. But
So-
it's something that isn't going to be happening overnight, so you got a lot of time to kind of figure all that out.
Okay. Well, here's another thing that so Misty was talking to me last night. She's mentally prepared for this because just
Okay.
like I don't care. Say that everything we're talking. I mean, like I said, Tony, I was getting real scared about you for a second there, huh?
Oh, don't you worry, Dahlia. All right, come here.
Hey.
This is so crazy.
But yeah, just listen, Tony. I want you to know. I don't care what you decide to do.
Oh, sorry.
Oh
Didn't
my
real-
God! Oh
didn't
my!
Realize,
Thank God
didn't
it's
realize
my.
that was in there.
Thank God it's my red outfit. Jesus.
Oh, God, sorry.
Oh, Maron. So no, I just want you to know that whatever happens, whatever you decide, you know, say you become a DiCenzo in a fucking week and a half, right?
No, jeez, I don't know about that.
But just, you know, hypothetically, just like, I don't care. Say that everything we're talking about before, say that ends up going through. Say you don't do anything with any group. Say you become a fucking gutter punk. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I really care about you as a friend. I want you to succeed. I want to help you wherever I can. I also have to ask you to have my back a little bit
Absolutely.
When-
I can do that, Dahlia.
when it comes to things like this because I don't think that I've expressed to you until now how sensitive they really are.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You can trust me, Dahlia. You can.
Okay, thank you.
I'm glad we talked.
Me too. All right, let's go get yelled at by Ducky.
Oh, yeah. If anybody asks, we saw a kid get hit by a
We had this
trolley and we brought him to the hospital.
little Timmy.
Yeah, some guy named Little Timmy.
Luckily, the doctor said he'll walk again.
Yeah. But always with a cane.
But it's gonna be terrible around Christmas time, you know, with the ice on the ground.
Yeah, that poor little guy. This is good. I think we got a very bright future coming to us.
Yeah, I agree.
Isn't that fucking crazy? Isn't that insane? My favorite part about looking back at this footage is that how much, and then you'll see in the next scene is going to be the murder scene. You'll see how everybody's like, you're a snake, Dahlia, you're a snake. And in reality, it was everybody around her that was snaking her. I mean, not everybody, obviously. Not Felix, not Antonio, you know. There's a lot of people that are not snaking her, but specifically the people that facilitated what happened to her were Tiny Tony and Naomi, and they were snaking her really bad, saying all this shit. Yeah, he's also tiny and no pixel, yeah. Saying all this shit to her face, and then when it was time to kiss the DiCenzo's asses, all of a sudden it's they're singing a different tune because they're afraid of the DiCenzos when they don't understand that the DiCenzos aren't trying to hurt them, but they will hurt Dahlia. Maybe they did understand that. Maybe they did it on purpose. I think Naomi might have. I would say Naomi did it on purpose for sure. It was crazy to watch everyone around her snake her and everyone in DC do their best to not believe Dahlia. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, it was absolutely insane. So you guys will see that because right now what I'm going to play is the murder scene. And now that you guys have all that information, this is going to be just fucking insane to watch.
I wanted it.
I'm not gonna watch the whole thing. We're gonna cut through. I've got some timestamps here. Okay, so right, a couple minutes here, and then we'll play a couple minutes before the actual murder. Find your tissues. Yeah. So knowing all of that, knowing what you know now, and then this is how it ends up. Okay. Well, maybe I should give a little bit more context. So, basically, what happens is there was an out of character reason. Something happened out of character. It was really bad. It was really terrible, and it made me not want to play in WildRP anymore because I noticed that some people were taking things very out of character, and it made me really sad, really genuinely upset. And I was like, I don't know if I can play this character anymore, or I'm at least going to take her away from Saint Denis, or I'm at least going to take a break. So I take Dahlia out of Saint Denis. Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I should say first what happens is that she goes to the DiCenzos and has this meeting where, once again, it's about this business council thing. She goes, she's like, hey, everyone is talking to me about this business council shit. And she basically goes with like receipts and notes and evidence and is like, Sissy's not doing her job. You guys are defending her because she's your little baby, and everybody's bringing it to me. If I don't bring it to you, you're going to think that I'm out here scheming because that's what you always think I'm doing. So I'm bringing it to your face right here. And they take it as disrespect. Oh, she's disrespecting Sissy, blah, 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 blah. And it's like this whole thing. So then this thing happens with this out of character stuff that was really out of line. I take Dahlia out of the city. I take her to Valentine for the weekend. And then Desmond, I think she explains this in the scene, but then Desmond comes to her and she's like telling him what happened and she's not happy in Saint Denis, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, let me investigate for you because you might be in danger right now. I think you need to lay low. So she starts going out in disguise. She starts hanging out with people in the West. We were just hanging out with outlaw friends at that time and just like doing random petty crime for fun. And then it turns out that yes, the DiCenzos are trying to kill her. So she's in a disguise. They eventually find her, and then this is the scene that comes out of that.
Good to see you.
And good to see you too.
Why don't you get the hat off and the glasses too? Let's talk. You checked it for guns? Everything?
Yeah, I took them all.
So you guys gonna tell me what's been going on? I leave town to go to the mountains one day, I come back and you're trying to kill me.
Yeah. I was hoping you could answer that question. What's going on?
What would you like to know?
First off, you seem to have picked up pretty quickly that we were upset with you. How'd that happen?
I actually didn't think so at first. I left town. I was planning on leaving town for a while, actually. That had nothing to do with you. I mean, you giving me a little bit of a, you know, ignoring me at the party and stuff. That was part of it. Thought I really pissed you guys off, but I didn't think you meant anything by it. Mostly I was just mad at Naomi and Tony. I didn't want to deal with the city, pretty much, just at least for a week or two. And then I'm out and I'm talking to people and I start hearing other things. Get a telegram from you that didn't seem too friendly.
Now, it's funny the way things work. First, Sam's Club. Now us.
It's not the same at all.
You'd figure these types of encounters wouldn't be coincidences anymore. There's a reason why things happen. There's a reason why Sam's Club wanted you. There's a reason why we do now. Why, Dahlia? What is it that Dahlia Malone does to put herself in spots like these?
See, this is what I wanted to ask you. Because when I left your house that night, you seemed a little pissed off, but you didn't seem this pissed off. So what happened between now and then?
We learned the truth.
What's the truth?
So when he says we learned the truth, he's talking about Tiny Tony and Naomi going to them saying, Dahlia's after you guys. Dahlia's making a gang so that she can fight you guys, which was never the plan. No one ever said that, but they were trying to increase their own favor in the DiCenzos by going behind Dahlia's back and throwing her under the bus as soon as they knew that it was something that they could do. Basically, that's what happened.
I didn't lie to you.
I suppose you could call it a buildup of many things over the past months, maybe year. You've had a rough patch with us, left on bad terms. You were on thin ice. You knew that. You knew that any hint that we got about you going against us would result in this right here.
But I didn't go against you.
I
thought
have
I made
information that says otherwise.
I thought I made that very clear. Why would I go to your face if I was going against you? Is this about... What's this about? A business council? I told you guys, I didn't say that I wanted it. I told you to have Big Joe or somebody else do it. I came
Let's talk
to
about
you.
Big Joe.
Okay.
You invited certain people to come into your outfit. That outfit you were trying to put together, yeah?
Oh, you really are misinformed. Yeah. Okay.
And you
go
told
on.
those people to stay away from us.
No.
And you told those people as well to stay away from Joe, because you knew Joe was with us.
No, not what I said.
I'm just telling you what I heard.
All right. So I did say that Joe is with you and that anything Joe hears, you're gonna hear.
Now, why would that be any of your concern? What would you be saying around Joe that we wouldn't want to hear? If you're not doing anything, right? You're not plotting anything. You're not. At the end of the day, you were just running a business, right? But you start to get the idea, you know, that if you don't want anything getting to Joe, then you don't want anything getting to us. Therefore, you must be up to something.
So you're gonna be shocked at the simplicity of this answer. You offered me money for information. I said if Big Joe gets it for free, we're not gonna get money from it.
It's just so funny because it's like Dahlia's just like logic, and they're like, no, she's lying. She's fucking lying, dude. We're gonna fast forward a little bit to almost where she gets shot.
That happened down the line.
Because you're a snake.
Wow, how? I'm out in the open here. I'm not being a snake. I feel like you get so confused when I'm out in the open.
No, I can see it very clearly.
If I wanted it to be a secret, why would I talk to Sonny about it? Why would I ask him if he would potentially want to collaborate? This is when I was still deciding if I even wanted to do anything like that. That's what I talked to him about.
It's true though. Dahlia literally went to Sunny and was like, "Hey, I think we're forming a group. Would you like to work with us?" And they're like, "You're forming a group behind our back." You snake. And she's like, no, I literally asked if you wanted to work with me and us. Like, what? I
Like I said, I can't tell if you're telling the truth or you're lying. But I think this has gone far too long. So I'll tell you this. Antonio and Felix. How much do they mean to you?
They mean a lot. But
Misty.
Cesare, they mean a lot. But Cesare, listen to me. I know that you guys want to think that I'm lying. You want me to be your villain. You want me to be vengeful or have a vendetta towards you. I know you think that that's logical. But I have never intended that. Never. I have
This was Dahlia's character. That was her whole thing. That was one of her main personality traits, and they just couldn't believe that it was true. It's crazy.
I've never considered myself an enemy to you. I have never considered you my enemies.
Even when you
I'm
were
not
in
lying.
the family, you were causing us problems, Dahlia. You've had far too many chances, more than most people would get.
Okay, that's fine,
Now
but
this.
to say that I'm coming after you, just, it's not true.
It's not the way we feel.
I don't know if it's in this part. I think we might have skipped it, but Dahlia is just like, "You're being played by civilians. You're being played by civilians," because it's true. Naomi wanted Dahlia out of the city so that she could take over Dahlia's spot in the entertainment industry, and she, as soon as she found out that she could use the DiCenzos to do that, she made it happen. And Tony was trying to save his own ass because he was benefiting from them giving him the Bastille. So if he was like, "I can't get looped in with this. If they don't like this, I can't be looped in with it. I got to throw her under the bus." So they were both literally using them and their vendetta against Dahlia for their own gain. And she tries telling them this in this conversation, and they just don't fucking believe it.
You may not see us as enemies, but we see you as one. Your sister. She's still alive, yeah?
You're being lied to, Cesare. Why? So Naomi could get me out of the city because she was upset? So Tony could take the Bastille because if he said that he was friends with me, you wouldn't give it to him anymore?
Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. But that's actually really funny that I literally just I literally just said that, and that I didn't realize that Dahlia was about to say it in character. I'm sorry, I didn't realize. I had no idea. I didn't watch every part of this scene earlier. Let's see, it was around here.
I have never considered myself an enemy to you. It sucks because
I didn't get played by nobody.
Oh, I did. This is the part where I say that. Okay.
have a vendetta towards you. I know you think that that's logical, but I have never.
But we see you as one. Your sister. She's still alive, yeah?
You're being lied to, Cesare. Why? So Naomi could get me out of the city because she was upset? So Tony could take the Bastille because if he said that he was friends with me, you wouldn't give it to him anymore? You got played by civilians and you're blaming me.
I didn't get played by nobody. Dolly, I'll tell you this. Your sister, she ain't gonna have no problems from us. Not after this. Not after today. Felix and Antonio, though, I'm not too sure. Last I spoke with them, they were doubting you. They said that you betrayed her, betrayed them.
Dahlia told them to say that so that they wouldn't be associated with her anymore, so that they could go on without being dragged down by her name. So he thinks he's really doing something there. He's like, well, they said you betrayed them, and in her head, it's like, yeah, it's because I told them to, because I knew that you were gonna kill me.
It sucks because Dahlia knows better. Dahlia knows that Felix doesn't think that.
Okay, I'm gonna stop giving commentary because apparently apparently my thoughts are consistent with what happened 2 years ago. So apparently if I say it, I just say it in character. So I'm gonna stop giving commentary at this point.
It doesn't have to be like this.
You're right. It doesn't. But you fucking made it this way, Dahlia. You made it this way. You and I, we had something. I never thought I'd see the fucking day that I'd have to put a goddamn gun to your head. That fucking promise. Remember that?
You guys didn't know this because I did not include the romantic stuff in this recap at all. When Dahlia and Cesare were having feelings for each other, seeing each other, whatever you want to say, they made a promise to each other. He made her promise that she wouldn't get herself killed, and she made him promise the same. The promise is that they would stay alive so that they could be together someday. That was the promise that they made to each other. And you'll see, I mean, you won't see because it's in the past, so you're not going to see it, but they referenced that a lot in their relationship, and throughout this entire storyline. They referenced that promise many times.
Then.
Yeah, I remember it. I promise you. This was never... You're being lied to. That's what hurts. That's what hurts the most.
You know what hurts? The fact that you broke that promise. By betraying me. By betraying my family that you knew I hold dearest. And if I'm being lied to, I'll find out and they'll suffer the same fate. I don't know where this is gonna go, Dahlia. I don't know what happens to you after this.
I never betrayed you, and I'll die knowing that.
I'll see you on the other side.
So that was that. Spicy, spicy, spicy. Amazing scene, man. Amazing scene. So my original plans for Dahlia was actually to perma her. Honestly, I had received so much out of character hate. I had received so many just out of character problems from playing Dahlia Should jump cut to Tony's reaction? I don't have that. I don't know how any of that went. Because it was way too. There was a lot of behind the scenes stuff going on, basically, and I was just gonna perma the character, and however, we had a plan to perma the character. I was working with the guy that plays Big Joe, Halsey, and Felix, and we had a plan to perma Dahlia. But it didn't work out that way. This happened instead, so I decided not to perma her. But I didn't know what to do, so I'm coming up with all of this on the spot. And in my head, when I'm sitting here as Dahlia's on the ground waiting to get picked up from law, this is when I devised the plan that ended up getting executed. I think around here is when I just wrote the whole story. I came up with it all in my head. And so then what happens is that I'm not going to perma her from this injury. Well, I am, but not right away, right? Because there was a lot of stuff that she needed to tell people before she passed. So she ends up getting picked up by law. It takes a long time, but she gets picked up by law. She gets taken to Strawberry. She doesn't rat on the DiCenzos even then. She doesn't tell the law what happens to her. She gives them a fake name. And then we send telegrams. I wonder, I haven't looked at this. She tells her sister where she's at. I've been hurt without proper medical care. I won't make it. Oh yeah, there was no doctors available. So I was playing it that she was bleeding out because the local doctor wasn't good enough. I've been hurt without proper medical care. I won't make it. This place is dangerous. I need you to take the money from my bank account and go far away from here. The only one you can trust is Misty. If you need anything before you leave, try to contact her, but try not to let anyone see you at all. Come on, write the telegram. I'm in Strawberry, but by the time you receive this telegram, it will probably be too late. I never wanted this to happen, but you'll be safe. Don't worry. I'll see you on the other side. I love you more than anything in the world, whole world. Please just stay safe. Stay safe and live the happiest life you can. Fall in love, buy the house on the beach you always wanted. You're the brightest light in this world. Don't let anything change that. Love always. Protegi la tua familia, Dahlia. I don't think that this is when we send the... No, this isn't when we send the I love you telegram to Danny. So, the week before, when we thought that we were going to perma Dahlia, Dahlia sent a message to Misty to forward to Danny if anything happened to Dahlia, which was basically... I love you and I'm sorry. And I'm sorry I never told you that I love you, right? So then she finds Felix in Strawberry. She messages Felix. She finds Felix in Strawberry.
Where's Felix?
I always wanted art of this right here.
There's Antonio, but where's Felix?
Damn it, it's like... This is, I always wanted art of this when Dahlia's bleeding out and she like falls into Felix's arms. But so basically she finds Felix and Antonio. Antonio's already been shot by the DiCenzos. He's mad at Dahlia. He thinks that she set him up, but Felix isn't really even talking to Antonio about everything. So...
Are you okay? What happened?
So she's basically like, the DiCenzos found me. I'm not going to make it. I'm not, like, there's not a doctor around. There's no proper medical care. And she has Felix take him to all her favorite places, the graves that she used to visit. And then they go to decide where she's going to be buried.
Betrayed me. Or that you were going to turn him in or whatever. I don't know what they're on. Their paranoia, it eats them up. It's like it's fucking eating at their brains so they don't have any sense anymore. But, I mean, even if even if this wasn't happening, it's not gonna mean anything. If I went back, it's still gonna be the same fucking thing over and over and over again. It's been the same thing.
Yeah.
It's better for you. It's better for you if they think you betrayed me. Or that you were gonna turn him in, whatever, to save the other people. Hey, Antonio. I'm sorry about what happened.
Chenzo's already got her. She's pretty banged up. I found her in Strawberry.
I don't know why they came after you, and I'm really sorry they did.
Yeah, so anyway, blah, 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 blah. Lots of stuff. Dahlia's dying. He takes her to the place where she says she wants to be buried here. He makes her a maid woman in the mafia. They do the ceremony with the saint burning card and everything because she's dying. And she, falls asleep in Strawberry. It's emotional, whatever. And then there is the funeral. There's a big ass funeral. Oops. Oh, it's not the right one. We're gonna skip. We're not gonna watch all this. But big ass funeral. Look at all these people. Oh, this is where Cesare comes up and he puts a white hand of snow on her coffin. Danny tells her she loves her. That's upsetting. Of course, all Dahlia's close friends know that he's the one that or they're the ones that killed her. Blah, blah, blah. It's emotional. And then there's this.
Dahlia, please, wake up.
This is the next day. The next day, this is how I started the stream.
Dahlia, please, wake up. I need you, Dahlia. Dahlia, please. Yeah, it's me. Just take it easy. Dahlia, please. I found you.
Who knows I'm here?
They were nobody. Everybody thinks you're dead. I found you.
Who knows I'm here?
They were nobody. Everybody thinks you're dead. I'm sorry. I told all of your friends that you died, and I made them hold a funeral for you so that everyone would believe it. I know you trust Misty and Felix, but I didn't even tell them the truth. Sorry, I thought it would be best if nobody knows.
Adelaide. You are a fucking genius. You're a fucking genius.
I found you.
See, this is the quality of roleplay we used to get to do. No Pixel's a very different environment.
One last thing. You couldn't get me, motherfuckers! Good luck!
So then, yeah, they put on disguises and they take a train, and Dahlia Malone is never seen again. That's that. Crazy, huh? I am going to be uploading all the VODs that I have from that. Anything that I saved, which would probably be like, I don't know, it might be like halfway through Dahlia's story that I started actually saving the VODs, but I will be uploading those to the VOD YouTube. I know that, like, who has time to watch all of that shit, but it's like, if you're ever curious and you want to flip through some old VODs of Dahlia, then it'll be there. But yeah, that's an important thing for you guys to know as we go into Red Dead. A lot of people that are with me now and know me from GTA and don't know about my Red Dead shit. That's my Red Dead shit. It's pretty big. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna play one game of. We also have some of it in the recaps channel. Okay, yeah, awesome. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play one game of League of Legends, and then I'm actually gonna go. I've got to take a test before I go to sleep, and then I've got orientation pretty early tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be a big day. Like I said, I've got orientation for my job in the morning, and then when I stream, it will be when Prodigy RP launches tomorrow at 3 p.m. my time. So depending on your time zone, whatever 3 PST is for you, that's when Prodigy. No, stop it! God damn. Whatever 3 p.m. is for you. I won't be here. I won't be streaming right at 3 p.m. because I'm gonna do character creation off stream, and then once the character is fully created, I will start stream and start doing the damn thing. Let me go to the bathroom really fast, and then I'm gonna play a new hero, and I'm gonna do it in ranked because I can't get any lower, so who cares? Yes, and DGen Awards. We need more votes for the DGen Awards. Vote, vote, vote. We're doing it. All right, so here's the thing. I have been having a really fun time. I've been having a fun time playing Leona. It's very spicy. It's a little spicy. And I'm not the best at playing her yet, but I think I'm getting used to it. I've done maybe like 3 games on her, and I've been enjoying it. I've been enjoying it for sure. I like playing a tank. I like playing CC. She's like a bruiser. She's not a tank. So definitely like I've also been trying to do mid lane with Ari. Been trying to do that. Dang. Whatever. Yeah, I'm just gonna get my Nevada food handler's license after this. It'll be fine. It'll be great. I really didn't sleep last night. I don't know what it was last night. I just did not fucking sleep, man. Not one bit. Come on, let me play Leona. Dude, last night I queued up late at night. I queued up at like 2 in the morning. And I waited 15 minutes in the queue. I was like, I've never experienced that before. Doing support in mid. Maybe I should do support / ADC. I feel like I queue up really fast. Do people really like playing mid? Is that a thing? Oh. Well. Two months, 9 days, 6 hours? That doesn't seem right. I don't know why. I just feel like it would be more. I mean, that's a lot. That's a really lot. That's a lot of watch hours. Not addicted. Next esports player. Oh, totally. I'll be at a month of watch time soon. That's so crazy. All right, let's do it. The sun, whatever she talks about. Let's get rid of, I don't like Nocturne. That's true, Storm Snitch. The most popular and winningest player ever plays mid, so it's a beloved position. Winningest? Good bands. I also don't want those people. Oh, they took our misfortune.
The dawn has arrived.
He's literally won more competitions than anyone. So you're saying that the pro player that's won the most competitions plays mid. Is that what you're saying? Okay. Is Garen a tank? Is LeBlanc a tank? Tryndamere and Mordekaiser are definitely tanks. The highest paid? Oh shit. I have no idea who LeBlanc is. Like, I can't say I've ever even seen that character in my life. Yeah. Okay, so do I have any other tanks on my team, or like what's going on here? Garen definitely looks like a tank. Is LeBlanc our jungle? LeBlanc is the mid. Okay. Fiddlesticks is the jungle and Garen's the top. Let's get this shit, Kaiza. You and me.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Okay.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
That's Syrah? Stepping on that shit.
Minions have spawned.
I have to get so close to hit her. Hey, Fiddly. What a creepy little guy, dude. Ugh, disgusting.
Ever vigilant.
Kind of need a level before I can really fuck her up.
I must not fall. First blood.
That's good.
Chosen of the sun.
I need this second ability. There we go. Now we're in business. This team already useless. GG. Okay, Fiddlesticks. Literally, your mid came to help you. Like, God, why are people so fucking stupid and toxic in this game? Nobody came to help me when I was getting attacked. GG. It's so crazy. Eee! Like, it's so cringe. Can't get a shot on her.
First light approaches. An enemy has been slain.
We need them back if we're gonna get kills on them. Come on, keep chasing. Damn it. Damn it. Damn. Oh, nice. Nice. Good job. Oh, please don't die for it, though. Good. Good job, Kaiser. Good job. Your comp can always easily come back. Wait, what do you mean?
I will protect you.
Oh. Is that LeBlanc? She have decoys? Oh, got a dragon. Oh, that's the real one, isn't it? Uh-oh.
An ally has been slain.
Is an assassination pick up? It's easy to come back with that? Yeah.
Stand and fight.
Fuck. I'm not gonna get there in time. Can I avenge? LeBlanc, avenge, avenge, avenge. There we go. There we go. Get him, girl. Get him. There we go. Calculated. She's a trickster champ? Okay. I mean, I feel like we'll be for the Kaiser's good, the LeBlanc is good from what I've seen so far. The Fiddlesticks hates their life, so I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. Hello. Damn it. Oh, I almost got stepped on this.
Break their line.
Nope.
First light approaches.
Excuse me? Okay, they're dead. Hating your life just fits Fiddle, so it could go well. I'm gonna step on that. I'm gonna step on that one too. Damn, there's another one I didn't get. Got the stun, got the stun. Get her, Kaiser, get her, get her, get her, get her. Popping out of that. And I'm going the fuck back in, baby. Get that stun, get that. Bada bing, bada boom, period.
An enemy has been slain.
There we go.
You have slain an enemy. Ever
I
vigilant.
know that's right. Mm-hmm. Oh, shit. Okay, good. Alright, let's knock the fuck out of this shit. Come on, let's get it. The Kaiser's good. The Kaiser's good. It's nice having a good ADC. Oh, Fiddlesticks needs assistance. You little baby. Get out of here. Get out of here, Kaiser. Get out. There's a minion. Okay, I mean, there's no more minions.
Just
Oh. Might not be able to get out of this. Oh, she was pressed. She really wanted that. That's funny. Totally suicided. Oh. This Fiddlesticks is so dramatic. Oh, damn it. I was gonna step on him. Shit. Oh, she got the root. Oh, too bad. Fiddle, I've died twice. Coming to your aid is a totally appropriate response. Never mind. I'm not gonna say shit because Fiddle will just get more toxic. Literally just bitching about nobody helping him. Didn't want that dragon breath.
ever vigilant.
I'm feeling spicy. I might fight that bitch by myself. Nah, wait for my Kaiser. My baby girl, my baby girl. There's an ult. Fiddlesticks, go get some freaking objectives, my brother. Oh my god. Just gonna hit a little lick and then get out of there. That's what we're gonna do.
I will protect you.
I step on your flowers. Haha. Oh, that one should have gotten stepped on too.
Stay at the vanguard. The sun always rises. An ally has been slain. Chosen of the sun. Shut down.
Oh, do I not have a... I'm dying, so I'm just gonna go in. I didn't mean to use my ult though, but whatever.
You have been slain. has been destroyed.
Bro, you've been caught in the same place in jungle 3 times.
Killing
I always get a troll, dude. This is what I'm saying. I'm like, I don't know how I'm supposed to get out of the troll hole when I always get a troll.
Your turret has been
It's like, it doesn't matter.
Feel the sun's glory. First light approaches.
Oh, how much do you want to bet that they're here? Fiddlesticks, you useless motherfucker.
Twilight fades.
Got vision on it. Hey! How did those flowers not get stepped on? I stepped on them.
Rally to me.
Oh shit. Oh, you guys aren't here. You guys aren't here. You guys aren't here. You guys aren't here. I thought you were coming with me. I thought they were coming with me. You have to figure out a game plan. Well, let's you do shit no matter what your team is doing. Yeah, true.
An ally has been slain.
I must not fall.
You'd think that support would be, like, good, though, because usually supports suck. So it's like, you think that if you play support well, that it would be a good thing. I don't know. Look at all those void grubs they have. Fiddlesticks! Look at all the jungle they have. Fiddlesticks! Do you have a slow, baby girl? Like, so if you play it well in shot call. Oh. You know what? CC, baby, CC. Feel the fucking power of the CC. And that's why I like playing Leona. CC for 10 years, man. Oh, hi, Fiddlesticks. Did you decide to join us?
Has been destroyed. First light approaches.
Oh, look, Fiddlesticks is gonna go die. Oh, can you actually get a kill? That'd be nice.
Rally to me.
Oh, no, we're gonna...
An ally has been slain. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Come to me, I CC for you. I CC for you. Oh, fuck. Baby, come to me. What? Fucking CC! Oh, yes! CC! CC! Where's my backup? Where's my backup? I've got the CC. I just need the backup, please! They left! No, well, they were still alive. They were really low health, though. I kind of couldn't get out.
I must not fall.
Oh, one of them did? Don't worry, guys. I got the CC. Don't you fucking worry, brothers. Oh. See, look. You got a guy back here. This is so silly goofy. You guys just, you're gonna ignore him? He's right there. I guess they're low health. Don't worry, guys. I got CC. I just need somebody to play jungle fucking decently, dude. I feel like every time I get fucked over by a jungler. And anytime I have a good jungler, we win. That's it. That's the end. That's it. But it's like normally the jungler just fucking hates their lives and gets toxic. Speaking of which, we didn't vote. We didn't vote today. Oh, let's get the fuck out of there. This is not looking cute for us from that perspective, from that angle. Okay, then Fiddlesticks is just gonna run away. Okay, that's great. I love that. It's like, is that a team fight? I'm gonna go. What are you gonna do? You're gonna fight this guy. Okay, great. I just don't know. I just don't understand why I'm always getting the troll jungles. Every time. CC. Oh, shit. Well. How come I always get the troll jungler? Actually, I'm gonna put that in all. How come I always get the troll jungler? I want everybody to know. I wish I never started playing again after 10 years. This is miserable. Is what the Garen said. Oh shit. Everyone else did good though.
I must not fall.
I've had a troll jungle since Bronze 1, and now I'm Iron 1. Yeah. Valid. You guys ready? You're not ready. You're not ready. Okay. I can't CC when you guys aren't ready. Alright. I need you guys to be prepared for the CC. And then we'll CC the fuck out of these bitches. Okay. Was it Fiddlesticks? No, it was Kaiser. No. Not the one that I want alive. This guy? Ah, where did he go? CC! CC! Ah, fuck. Where is everyone? Like, what is happening? Everyone's dead. Okay.
Your turret has been destroyed. Your turret has been destroyed. Your inhibitor has been destroyed. defeat.
I feel like I did good. Oh. This is how they'll keep me in the game. Little treats. Listen, I CC'd the fuck out of those guys. Should I try it again or should I ADC? It sucks because I feel like I'm actually a pretty good Leona. I'm doing one more game. Do you guys decide if I do ADC or support? You need to be the team mom. I know. Yeah. Choose one. ADC or support. ADC. All right. I'll play MF, I think. Jax literally just sent me a reel that's like, why do you play League if you heavily lose, if you only lose? Me heavily addicted. Yeah. Alright, who am I gonna play? Who have I been liking on ADC lately? Who have I been vibing with? I've been vibing with Ashe. Let's do, because remember I have to prove to you guys that I'm not a shitty misfortune. Let's do a Nocturne ban. Oh, okay. Fine. Whatever. I didn't want to play anyway. Oh my god, my friend just did a photo shoot and it looks so good. Alright.
Fortunately, Fortune doesn't favor fools.
Yeah, I think I'll do the bunny. I like the bunny skin. Alright, you guys. This is when I'm going to prove to you guys that I'm not a super shitty misfortune. We got this. Totally gonna win. Totally. Absolutely. Okay, Yasuo. I hate that. I hate Yasuo's. Sana, eh. Vladimir, Zed, and Jarvan the Fourth. Is the fourth or is that the sixth? No. We have a Zac. Oh, we got the little Gumby guy. And a Trundle. A Nami is my support. Oh, we have a Vigar. Oh, hell yeah. He better not suck. If I swear to God, I feel like there's characters that I'll be like, if they're on the enemy team, I'm like, oh, they're gonna wipe us all, and they do. But if they're on my team, it's like they suck. You know what I mean? Like, if a Fiddlesticks is on the opposite team, they always kill me 10 times. But when they're on my team, you saw what happened. Zed is complicated. Most low-ranked ones are terrible. Good. Because that's their team. I love that Nami skin. That's very cute.
Anima squad deployed.
How do I use emotes?
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. 30 seconds until minions spawn.
I love this skin.
Eyes on the carrot. Inbound for target. Only 5.
Do you want to attack him?
Minions have spawned.
The sun is the.
Anima Squad is here to keep a promise that humanity will always have a future. Someday the world won't need protecting.
Okay. Well, they're like ridiculously aggressive. I respect that. They said it's silly o'clock and we're gonna show you the silly. Slow. Oh my god, what? What? Why did I just derp out so fucking hard, dude? Oh, I mean, why did I just 5 heads so hard. Yeah, good job, team. Very intentional on all parts. Glad we worked together for those 2
You don't always
kills.
get to pick your team, but you do get to pick your cause. A still target is a dead target.
You have slain an enemy.
Did that work? Oh, wow. Nice. Love that for me. The amount of dumb luck going on in this game is really sending me. It's making me feel great. It's making me feel genuinely very good.
I've got sharp eyes. Just a can. Can't settle for anything less than success. No money for me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right.
Shot you down.
I mean, I guess when I hate Yasuo, I'm mostly playing mages, so this is tracking that I'm doing better against him this round.
Slow and steady won't win this war. Don't patronize me.
An ally has been slain.
Oh my god, that was a major fucking... They got the Drake! I need mana.
An enemy has been slain.
You've got my back, I got yours.
Go get mana. Get the Void Grubs, baby! Go get 'em.
Got some business to take care of back at Squad HQ. We're humanity's last shot.
Killing spree.
Yep, that's what I thought. That's what I thought.
An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Well, they were Cilia clocking. I love that. For once, it's not my team that's on some super Cilia clock shit. It's the other team. Thank you. Finally. My CS is fucking terrible, though. Oh, God. we gonna do it? Are you gonna get a big stun on him? Aw. This girl has a stun, right? That's fine, you can do that.
An ally has been slain.
Walk softly and carry big guns. Hair raising.
I think like right here. Excuse me, minions.
Squid season.
Damn.
Let's skip to the good part.
Get a stun on him, please. Tell me you have a stun.
You got my back, I got yours.
There we go.
You got my back, I got yours. Don't want to be late.
Robin houses and
No sign of intelligent life anywhere.
Rampage. An ally has been slain.
Maron. They fucking stole it. He fucking stole that. Maron. Damn. That's super unfortunate.
Back for resupply. Look sharp.
Got two. We have none. I don't even think we got the gerbs.
Fight like a rabbit. Strike fast, be quick. You'll have your luck. Target locked. Was all of this ours?
Making thousands.
Locked on.
See, they got the quick. We ain't got a single goddamn objective. Ooh, that's spicy damage.
Shut down.
Never underestimate a woman in lagomorphic power gear. Target on my tail.
Oh, spicy damage.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Wrong move.
A good commander knows when it's time to
Oh.
regroup.
Heals. That's good. We got a thing. Damn.
Shut down.
I'm 513. I'm chilling.
Enemy killing spree. An enemy has been slain.
When we go down, we bounce back even stronger. That's your turret has been destroyed.
Oh, guess we lost bot. Guess I have to go kill everyone else now.
An enemy has been slain. Your
Oh, it's still
team
there.
has destroyed a turret.
The enemy doesn't think I'm a threat. Their mistake.
Come on, stun him. Damn.
Jump for me. An ear to the ground, an eye to the future.
Oh, now I'm gonna have my ult. Good, we got it.
Thanks, I needed that. You've got my back, I got yours.
Oh. Oh. I didn't realize it was like that. Huh. You get that? Nice. Love that for you.
Bunny's not going down without a
An
fight.
enemy has been slain. An enemy is dominating.
I love that for you. Aw. Nice. I love that for us and you.
Where are you, Squeeze? It's coming down. All fight, no fluff. We're stronger together.
Oh, I'm by myself here.
An enemy is godlike.
Yes. Yes. Good. Good. Oh. I'm throwing. I'm getting bad. I'm getting bad.
Your turret has been destroyed. Your turret has been destroyed.
They won't get the best of me again. Eat laser.
Killing spree.
Let's get to work.
Your turret has been destroyed.
My team is a little
Oh.
chaotic.
My brother. There we go. Good, good, good.
That's your hole.
Come on, trick him. Wow, how did he still kill me? It's a range thing, right? Damn. My brethren. It's my fault. I thought that it was like a phantom thing and I was gonna hit him with my ult, but he hit me with his little phantom thing instead. In 10 seconds, I'm gonna be so late. Keep him there, Vigar.
We can still fight. We can still win.
There we go, that's good.
An ally has been slain.
Okay. I love that thing. Okay. Do we want Baron? Is that what we want?
Turn tail.
I'm coming. I'm distracting the mid.
My team needs me. I'm there.
Oh shit.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
I did get the turret and I did distract, so I did my job. Oh. Fuck. Damn it. Fuck. Please focus the Baron. Do I get the Baron buff even though I'm dead?
Unstoppable. An enemy has been slain.
No. Fuck. Damn it.
Killing spree.
Yeah, and if you die, I know you, if you die while you have it, you lose it, but damn. What's the buff again? What does it do?
Reporting in. I'm alive. Returning to duty.
saying that was clean, but I wasn't paying attention.
Defenders of humanity.
I might have missed something really cool.
We're stronger together. Nature has reclaimed this whole place.
I love the Gumby guy. Look how big he is. Bonus damage and AP, gives quick recall, and gives you buff minions. Okay, that's what it is.
An enemy has been slain.
Eyes on the carrot.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
I love this for us. I love this for us.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Walk softly and carry too. Thanks, I needed that.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Okay, I need a dragon.
I don't want to be late. Watch your head. Enemy squad gets the
Oh God! He said, "Bitch."
Don't get distracted by the ears.
Oh, are we all going back?
Freshen up, adjust the ears, and get back out there. Damn Primordian squids destroyed our world. We protect what's left. Style is important. For me, it's a way to stay clean. You've got my back, I got yours.
heals. There we go. Oh, wrong way. There we go. Nice. We're doing good. Oh.
Your turret has been destroyed. Your team has destroyed a turret. Godlike.
Fight's not over.
Oh, we are bigger. I really never noticed that before.
I'll be quick.
So much bigger. Wow. Crazy.
Has destroyed a turret.
Yeah, come over here. Got you. We got you. We got you.
Has been slain.
So close.
A squad of 5 can get a lot done.
Oh, nice. See, look, our jungle was good. Crazy how that works.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
I'll let y'all go first, though, because I know there's something spicy over here. Davner, thank you for the follow. Welcome in.
I wonder what all this used to look like.
The enemy has been slain.
A still target is a dead target. Riven was the best of us. Our hero. Now it's my turn to step up.
Oh, God. Damn. That was spicy.
Has destroyed. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
It's probably GG, though. Or maybe not. Damn. Get one of them. There we go. Mommy, I would leave their sister.
We go down, we bounce back even even stronger. That's how we
It's
survive.
Yasuo. Worth.
Never underestimate a woman in Lagomorphic power gear. My team needs me, I'm there. We've got company.
Let's group up. Go with our tanks. Is this gonna be bad?
Squid season.
Is this gonna be terrible? That comment.
An ear to the ground, an eye to the future.
Seems extremely sus.
Is all this ice?
That's good. Maron. Oh. There we go. GG. Yay! We won! That was good. Oh my god, I finally got a game that didn't suck. What a day. That's what happens when you actually have like a tank. It's pretty nice. 14 kills. It's pretty good. Alright. I'm gonna end stream. I literally still have so much to do tonight. It's kind of crazy. Thank you so much. I'm not even gonna raid. I'm so tired. Alright, tomorrow, remember guys, tomorrow is a big day. First day of Prodigy RP. It's gonna be pretty crazy. Everybody have a great night. Alright.